There's a hot mess of introverted feeling videos going on in the past few days. I love it. It's great. Please keep doing them. That said, they're very long, and some of them seem confused about what is fundamentally not so difficult a topic. What is introverted feeling? Introverted feeling is a subjective, rational, ethical function. Introverted feeling makes your own decisions about what is good. And we can clarify that. What is good or bad? What is right or wrong? What is beautiful or ugly? What brings joy or sadness, pleasure or pain? These are the kind of things that introverted feeling thinks about. When we say make your own decisions about what is good, there's two key parts here. One is that you make your own decisions. Other people, a system, whatever, cannot make the decisions for you. You have to have your own sense of judgment. Furthermore, the sense of judgment is based on what is good or bad, regardless of what other people or the system or whatever tells you. There's a few more nuances that we can talk about, particularly how does it produce some of the behaviors and characteristics that people find weird about it. Having an internal personal experience of the good or the bad gives this function its characteristic vibe, particularly that it's independent and subjective. When other people are happy, it can be sad. When other people are sad, it can be happy. You can see how it resists the external world in two characteristic ways. One is everybody else feels one way, but I feel differently. So I must represent myself and my own. I must respect and represent my own experience. The second way is that, according to my judgment, I have come to the conclusion that the world should be a different way. What is good is other than what is. Therefore, I strive to resist the external world, to act in the face of it, to change it towards what I think is good, what is beautiful, what is right. You can see how that interacts very explicitly with TE. But those are the two characteristic flavors of how introverted feeling interacts against the external world. So we'll do a little comparison, very briefly. Versus extroverted feeling. As mentioned earlier, everyone else feels this way, likes this thing. But what do I like and what do I feel? What do I think is good, regardless of whether everyone else thinks it's really awesome right now? Does that have any bearing on whether I think X is cool or good or beautiful or right? No. Versus extroverted thinking. Extroverted thinking is very concerned with how the rest of the world actually is, quote unquote, how it just works. Does the world work in a way that I agree is right or good or beautiful? No. Versus introverted thinking. Introverted thinking is a subjective, rational, impersonal evaluation of the world. People often characterize this as making decisions based on what is internally logically consistent. However, the set of things that are internally logically consistent may or may not overlap with what is good or bad, right or wrong, beautiful or ugly. They tend to speak towards different realms of life or the universe or anything. You can make decisions about some stuff based upon internally logically consistent principles, and this is fine and good. But some decisions and evaluations in life ask to be made personally from the heart, not merely from internally logically consistent principles. That's it. Thank you for your time.